share with you the presentation so we can start talking about the topic today. Ready?
Good. Yes, ready.
Perfect. So let me see here. Okay. Can you see the presentation?
Yeah.
So let me put in here. Wait, I move a little bit here. Okay, Janet. So, first of all, I want to introduce myself. As you know, my name is Viviana Velázquez. I have been a teacher for 12 years, more or less. This is one of my first experience working online because, well, usually I work on presential institutions. So, well, let's see how it goes, right?
Okay, great.
Okay, so today's topic is going to be about how to improve English skills. So I suppose you remember what English skills we have to work on, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and also we are going to mix a little bit and remember some stuff about future tenses, all right?
Okay.
So, initial questions for you. Tell me, which language skills do you remember?
Partly listening, speaking, which is what we're doing now. And
Right.
I don't remember the other one. There is another one. I don't remember.
Okay, we have exactly 4 skills. Reading, writing, speaking, and listening, right? Some people say or classify like vocabulary and grammar as sub-skills.
Yeah.
Right? Did you know that?
Yes.
Okay. Can you explain me, for example, what is reading skills for you?
Reading skills is the ability to read and understand
Yes.
what you're reading. Yes, you do like
Sure.
a comprehension reading, and they are like reading for kids, reading for I don't remember I don't remember reading for kids.
Sure.
And I don't remember the others. I think there are 2 more.
Like 2 more, yes, we have it. Okay. But, well, before going so deeper, because we are going to have a little video about it, I want you just to explain me in general the other skills. So, what about writing skills? What do you remember about it? Writing.
Yeah, the ability to write and spell, do the good spelling, understand the grammar.
Perfect.
And do acquire writing. And listening is also same. Listen and understand what people is saying and understand the message. And the other one is speaking and have yourself give understood to the other person.
Perfect. Excellent. Well, now, for you, or what kind of skills do you think that are the most important for learning English in our case?
In my case or in any case?
Well, you're right now learning a little bit, but you know a little because you have a good speaking anyway. But what kind of learning skills do you prefer to improve or you think are the most important for you to learn a language?
Well, to learn a language, I think the best or the most important is speaking.
Why?
That would be the first one that everybody should learn first.
Okay. Did you learn first speaking, then writing and grammar and those things?
Yeah, I did it.
Where did you live?
I live in Bucaramanga, Colombia. I have lived here like my whole life. But when I was 20 years old, I think, I had the opportunity to travel to another country, and there I had to learn English because that was not
Oh, so
school
cool.
speaker. So it was difficult, but then I get in love with the language. And then
I know.
the first thing was learning to speak because that was what I needed. I needed to be understood, and I needed to talk to people.
That's really, really cool. I mean, I know that is more about need, right? You learn a language basically because you need to communicate. So it is really important to try to make people understand that you really need to speak more than grammar, more than, well, reading of course is important, but vocabulary, it goes into the speaking need, right? So it is really, really good you learn it in that way. Okay, let's see the next part of the presentation. Oops. Wait a second, please. Okay, so let's see this vocabulary just to clarify some concepts we are gonna have in the video, right? So we got advice. Where is an advice?
Advice is when I say something to a person that I think it will be good, it will be improve some way the problem or something like that.
Okay, perfect. Like a suggestion, right? We have for improving a situation. Very good. Now, fluency.
Fluency is to speak in a normal pace, not to think too much.
Okay, all right. And the confident. To be confident, what does it mean?
To be confident is to be sure of what you are doing.
Okay, do you feel confident most of the time when you speak English?
Not always. Sometimes I still feel nervous, especially when I'm in front of a native, maybe.
I know, right. It happens everywhere, you know. I have been a teacher for 12 years, but when I have a speaker, like a real one, that is really scary anyway, you know. I have worked with some native people, and the first time you feel like, hey, if I say something wrong or they maybe don't understand to me. So I know the feeling because we have been on the same process all the time. So
exactly. Yeah, and also because some of them they don't pronounce the words the same, and they have like different accents, and then sometimes there are words that we don't understand.
Sure.
Because not because we don't know them, but because they say wrong or they use slang words. So
right, that is confusing sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay, Janet, very good. Now, mistakes. Can you explain to me what it is?
Yeah, mistakes is when you do something wrong, but not because you don't know, maybe because you are nervous, and then you have like slips. You just forget in that moment.
Perfect. So, what will be the difference if I said mistake and error? Because there is a word that always we confuse, right?
Yes, error is when you really don't know. You make a mistake, but because you don't know, not because you are nervous.
Okay, right. So in language, when you really don't know exactly how to use the grammar thing, you are not aware about that situation, you have an error in that case. Mistake, yes, right. When you know exactly that is not correct, but you already did it, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, shy. Are you a shy person, Janet?
Sometimes, yes. I take time to be confident and talk to people, but when there is like a breaking ice, after I break the ice, I'm good.
Good.
It's really difficult to break the wall.
Okay, perfect. Are you shy now?
No.
Not too much. Very good. Phonetics. What do you think about phonetics?
Phonetics is a pain in the neck.
Sure, it is.
It's very difficult. I still having problem with phonetics because, like in Spanish, we know that A is A, A. All the vowels have just one sound, and it's going to be like that forever.
Forever, yes.
In English, there is so many sounds, and it's complicated. But it's something that we need to learn. Yes, and yes.
Totally right. Okay, a holiday. What is the concept you have about holiday?
Holiday is a day that usually we celebrate, like for example in United States 4th of July. Here will be like, we have many holidays because of the Bible, because we are a religious country. And I don't remember the holidays here for national things.
Oh, we got a lot. July the 20th, we had the Death's Day or something like it, similar to Mexico.
We celebrated that, yeah. I think it's November the 1st, right?
Right. It's the first weekend, if I'm not wrong about it. But we have a lot. I mean, we dance for everything. So, yes,
Yeah.
if I am not wrong, I guess we are the first country with a holiday all the time, you know?
Yes. So holidays for Colombia might be excuses.
Sure, not to work. I know what it is. Okay, a pub. What is a pub?
A pub is like a bar where you go and you drink, but the bar is usually bigger, right?
Okay. And finally, an embassy.
An embassy is
Where it is?
It's like the office from another country where you go, and if you are in a foreign country, you can make some paperwork and maybe ask for help.
Have you visited any embassy?
No, fortunately, I didn't need it.
Well, that is a little difficult to get there, you know, like, well, more because of the language, because we have here, I am in Bogota right now, so we have obviously the American embassy, so it is easy, but you feel like nervous, or I felt the first time I was there, because, you know, American people are a little hard, you know, with our country, so we always feel like we have been seen all the time like little dangerous people. So yes, it's a little scary.
Now that you mention, I think when you go to Bogota to get the American visa, that's the embassy, right?
Right, that is the embassy where you have the interview.
Okay.
So you have been there, good. So you feel it.
Because I was thinking when I was in another country, if I have visited the Colombian embassy, I was thinking about this Colombian embassy.
Right. Okay, Janet, let's go with the next part. Oh my gosh. Wait. Okay, just to remember some things about grammar. You have been working with the English grammar for some semesters, I guess. Are you studying for being a teacher, right?
I am a teacher already.
You're already, that's cool, so we are colleagues. Right, so something to remember if you have. Can you explain to me this little mind map I did for you? We have future tenses, right? So we have be going to and will. Can you explain to me what is each one of those?
Yes, the going to and the will are the auxiliaries that we use for future tenses. Usually, well, I can't read very good because it's
I'm
small.
sorry. Yeah.
It says, going to, it is used to express short-term plans, certain activities. Affirmative form, we are going to visit our parents tonight. Question form, we are going to attend to class today.
Are you going to?
Are you going to attend to class today? Negative form, she is not going to tell me the truth. And so yes, that would be going to express plans. And will is used to express long-term plans, prediction, instantaneous decisions. So negative form, they won't go to the party. Question form, will we be a good teacher in the future? And affirmative form, I will study German next year.
Okay.
And there is a small one, future term, I am
the
so
picture
sleepy.
one?
Yeah, the Garfield. I am so sleepy and tired. Yes,
I will get you some coffee, it says. Like instantaneous decision, right? Like at this moment, you will have a little coffee for waking up today. Okay, perfect. So no problem with going and will, right? You already have the differences and everything. Okay, so now we're gonna watch a little part of a video. I stop, I pause it, and we discuss a little bit about it, okay? So we got, of course, the video is about how to improve English skills. So we're gonna check a little bit. To open it a little wide, or is
Hello
that okay
everyone,
for you?
This is Andrew at
If I
Crown
can open
Academy
it, but
of English.
I don't see the option. I think you have to do it there
Okay.
to open the video. Because what happens is that I'm using my phone.
Oh, okay.
The screen is not so big.
So let me open it in a different way, so you can see it.
I have a problem with my Skype because every time I try to get into Skype there,
Okay.
I have a bad face, a cry face, saying no, sorry, you cannot.
Wait.
I don't know why. That's why I have to use it.
Give me a second so I can share it with you.
Sure.